The time is now. On everything. Took my heart away from money. I ain't interested in fame. And I pray that never change. Ambition is priceless. It's something that's in your veins. And I put that on my name.
I was drawn to the money. I saw what other barbers were making a week. I figured this is the next step for me. I wanted to see it as a way out. I didn't want to just see it as a job or a craft. I wanted to see it as something much more. I wanted to go above and beyond what a person thinks being a barber should be. The motivation is now something different. It's seeing people happy. It's seeing the smiles on their face. I'm gonna make it a way of life, and I'm not gonna regret it. This is me. I would like to introduce you to my world. My name is Eli the Barbarian, and I'm a master barber. The best part of being a barber, being where I'm at right now, is the client feedback. When the client comes to you and you read a text message and Eli, this is the best haircut I had, ever, or even in a while, and my girlfriend, she's amazed, and you're changing somebody's life, you're transforming their life. They walk around to the strip, they're going to the club, and someone pulls them over, whether it be male or female, they feel like they're a superstar. Like, this is paparazzi. Hey, hold on one second. Who did that? How much did it cost? How long did it take to do? Where's the barber shop? Who's the barber? All that. It's amazing to know that the client feels, spectacular, that you build up this self-esteem, that it was you that did that. Looking back when I used to work at another barber shop, I used to have another fellow barber that used to say, hey, Easy, you ready to get on the stage and perform? And I used to laugh and smile at him, like, because when you are comfortable, when you're up under, you are performing, people are noticing you. I just had a client tell me just the other day, man, Eli, you really have ambition for this, you a passion and desire. Man, bro, I said, what makes you say that? And he was like, man, just you have a finesse to it.
I went through several barbers in Oak Ridge and in Knoxville, and I just hadn't found anybody that could cut my hair like he had. Eli was cutting at another shop here in Oak Ridge, and I had let another man cut my hair, and Luke, my son, needed a haircut, so I let Eli cut his hair, and I was so impressed by how professional he was, because my son was young at the time, how professional he was and how well he cut his hair, that I knew I had to let him cut mine. So it's been 4 years now, I guess, 5 years now, and I've not been disappointed once.
I've had many black females that's supposed to be able to do hair won't do my hair because they're like, your hair's different. Or I have some that are, the white females, they don't touch it because they're like, oh, it's different. So when we came to Eli, he was just like, okay, I'll take my time. He said, I know how to do it. He said, and you'll see. And then he took his time, he perfected it. He didn't stop until it was to our satisfaction. So he was more one of those, it was not his way, it was our way. And that's what makes us want to be repeating customers for him, because he does what he's supposed to. He's a good man as far as a barber.
Right now we are in the middle of Knoxville. I am about to go ahead and branch out to a few shops, and again, this is part of the documentary, so we can see what it is to be out there and aligning the.
Is that Eli? What's going on?
Oh,
sir?
shoot, man, my man. Oh, man.
What's going on, sir?
Oh, man, I haven't seen a minute. I'm doing all right, man.
Wait a minute, man. What you got going on over here?
Oh, man, I'm have a seat, man. I'm in the middle of my documentary. Maybe I could get you to include. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Rex. He is a manager at Gams Hair Fashions here in Knoxville.
Nice.
Actually, I was talking in regards to visiting some shops. So I'm glad you're here. It's like you beat me to the punch. Man, I'm excited. This man right here has poured so much into me. When I was in Gams Hair Fashions, by far 25 plus years in the industry. He has a lot of knowledge. He has a lot of feedback. A good person for motivation purposes. He can see talent, and he poured a lot into me, man. You really did. I really do appreciate the time I was there. I was there about a year, and you know, God ordained something different, and so I continued it. Man, I'm so glad you're here, man.
It's good to be here, man. For sure.
So tell me, so you know, is there something you want to say in particular now that I have you here? Because like I said, I wanted to interview.
Right. First
cool.
of all, since this is your documentary, this is definitely all about you, man. So if I can just say something about you.
You can just say whatever you want, man. I mean, just open mic right now.
Cool.
Switch it up to open mic.
That's cool. I mean, I'm pulling up. I wasn't prepared, but what I do have to say is, man, like in my experience in my time is knowing you, man, as a barber, as a friend, as a person, man, as a father. You've always been a spot-on type cat. You've always had a hunger and a desire for the game that was uncontrollable and untamed. That's why I feel as if anything that you do from this point forward would definitely be something that is going to be just groundbreaking on every level. To work beside you, it's cool because not only do I get an opportunity to see your work or chime in or give you advice or any pointers, but I also got a chance to learn some Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool myself, man. But as far as anything else, man, I feel as if your direction right now in this city, man, you're hungry for the game, man. And just the name Eli the Barbarian, for one, says a whole lot, you know. And just continue to do what you're doing, man, and keep praying and keep lifting God up, man, because
Amen.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. As far as my 25 years in the game, man, and being a part of this society and being in this culture, being in our field, it hasn't been easy. And I see sometimes that we all struggle, but through the struggle, you handled your business, man. You maintained, you kept your focus. We all have our ups and downs, but you're still here. You're still at it. That means the hunger is still real.
Oh yeah.
And I'm definitely proud of you, man. I want you to keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep up the good work, man. And I don't know what your plan for yourself is, but I saw God's plan a long time ago, man.
Oh wow.
So it's amazing. It's amazing.
Amen. People always ask me, what does it take to be a great master barber? I say dedication and commitment. That means showing up to work on time and every day, making sacrifices by coming in early or leaving late. That means exploring more products and acquiring the best tools and the equipment and remaining consistent and being able to be professional. That's probably the most essential thing in this business. Having passion and ambition, and you have to love what you're doing. Re-educate yourself. You have to go to the seminars and hair shows and barber battles and expos. You got to find out what's the latest trend and the styles, and all that's crucial in the industry. Being fearless with your creativity, determination, and having persistency, knowing how to manage your business, marketing yourself. This is all critical. Branch out to other fellow barbers and clients by way of social media. I mean, it is 2016. You have it all at your fingertips. But you got to keep in mind, you still have business cards and flyers that they're still useful. You know, on my journey to becoming a master barber, I applied all these attributes to my life. You know, I chose to become just more than another employee. You know, I decided to take control of my life. You know, and probably above all, it's imperative to keep God alongside all this to the road to success. Without him, none of my accomplishments would have been possible.
When I went to Frank's barbershop and met Eli, this dude was ready. Like I never, he was the only one that I can think of that met me with so much passion and ambition and so much excitement for the industry. And I thought, this is it. This is what I wanted. So much that I actually committed to going to Frank's barbershop like 9 months before I was out of school, which was a a quick thing. You know, it was a verbal commitment. Wasn't the responsible thing to do because it's so far away from my house. But I just knew I wanted to be next to Eli when I was cutting hair. One of the barbers from a shop that I went to yesterday recognized the ambition and passion in me because when he was in my position, he found himself doing the same things. And he reached out to me, and he has absolutely graced me. Their shop's closed today. He's invited me to the shop, and he specifically for the purposes of pouring into me, dropping knowledge on me, you know, talking to me about different techniques, tools, equipment. I checked this dude out on Instagram, and man, this dude's design work is crazy. He's clearly a very talented barber. This is what it's about, the unity, right? We're always talking about the egos and the humility and stuff like that, and we have to increase the unity, man. There's too many barbers trying to cut to impress other barbers, and nobody really wants to make a difference. I remember just thinking like how fortunate I was to be a student in a barbershop watching a master barber cut hair, and this dude has enough energy in him to talk me all the way everything that I'm doing. I realized at one point that he was giving me so much information on a haircut that I knew I was overloaded. Like I had been satisfied and he was still pouring into me. And that's just something that I could never repay back. I could not wait to be able to sit down and to express some of my gratitude and to be able to talk about what an impact he had on a barber like myself who he had no reason to believe in. You know what I'm saying? When I got started, I didn't have a set of clippers. All I had was some ambition and some passion and just a little bit of seed, man. And I brought that seed to Eli, and he watered it. I'm going to say it like this. I learned more in that shop today from my man Eli and the things that he poured into me than pretty much, I almost learned more there than I've learned in my entire stay at school. I know that's a stretch, and I don't mean to I'm not downplaying the school at all. I guess I'm just so impressed by everything by the interest that somebody took in me, man. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
What's next for me? I want to say a barbershop. I mean, as far as I can remember, even being in barber school, we used to, oh yeah, when I come out of school and get my L's, I'm going to get my shop, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And, you know, it's so far from the truth to just think you could jump in there. And, you know, so much is involved in opening up a shop. You had to build up the clientele. You had to location, which is the main thing. But I reached a point in my life where I got a serious amount of clientele. I could start doing appointments, which I do, or call ahead, you know, where they call ahead and they reach out to me. But definitely a barber shop will be the next venture, the next pinnacle to reach.